I'm live. Well, okay. Good morning. Who's out there at 5:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? I feel a little strange doing this myself. I mean, this is a brand new time for me, and but not been feeling too well the last few weeks, and my sleep schedule is being thrown off a lot. Actually, where's my camera? There it is. Looking into the camera, yeah. I slept most of the day yesterday, and so I woke up this morning around 1 o'clock. So I've been up almost 5 hours already. You know what, Matilda? I was thinking to myself, if I go live right now, who's going to come in here? It's a really different time. It's a really and I thought, surely Matilda won't be in here. It's a strange time. Well, and there you are, my dear. Talk about hardcore, right? Talk about hardcore. Yeah. Per usual, I don't have any particular things to talk about. I always kind of let the chat kind of dictate, what's going on. Oh, there's Don Thomas, the Time Lord. There's another one of my hardcore buddies out there. How you doing, Don? Oh, it's 1 p.m. Matilda, you're in Israel. Yes, I do believe. Holy shit! There's Rodney. Rodney, I literally was watching a couple of your videos earlier this morning, and just wondering, when you're going to come back to us, but we miss you around here terribly. I certainly do. It's been a long time since we've seen you around, and really want to get you back, bud. So come on back, Dr. Silver Age. Everybody tell him. Say, hey, Rodney, come on back, man. We need you. Ah, yes. The Gray Man. There's a name I'm not familiar with, but howdy, Gray Man. Yes, indeed. There's Lord Tatman. Goodness. All right. Yeah. Whew. I'm suddenly really waking up to everything. Rodney says, I'm working on it, brother. Soon. Okay, great. Rodney, truly. I would just love to really have you back, brother. And I know the rest of the community would too. Really love to have you back. So shit, I mean, what do I talk about at 6 o'clock, on a Wednesday morning? Y'all tell me. Oh, the go-to geeks, Chuck and Lawrence. I don't know if that's you, Chuck, or if it's you, Lawrence, or it's the both of you, because I love to picture the two of you sitting having coffee at 6 o'clock in the morning together. That would be great. Yeah. Oh, it's Lawrence. Hey, bud. Yeah. This is what I love about the live streams, you know, you get this instant interaction with folks, and it's really, really fun. Gray Man saying hi to Matilda. The Go-To Geek saying hi to everyone. I'm too kind. Only when it comes to you, my man. You're the man. It's your world. It's your world, Rodney. I'm just living in it, man. You know, indeed, yeah. People saying hi to Lawrence, yeah, and Lawrence saying hi back. Don saying hi to everyone. Yeah, again, what the hell? My mind is a blank. My mind is usually a blank. Anymore, I don't think too much about anything. Or to quote Jerry Garcia, thinking a lot about less and less. Yeah, that's me, you know. So I know my content hasn't been overwhelming the last couple of months, and I don't really have much of any kind of content really anymore regarding comics. You know, I promise I am going to get into concentrating on getting the collection kind of organized and back together, and at the same time sending out my very first books to be slabbed, you know, and indeed that all leads into the big comic purge coming up next year. I will get my collection down to 500 books or less. That's my goal for next year. So I've got about, I don't know, 1,500 to 1,750 books, something like that, to move on. But that's the plan. If we want to talk comics this morning, yes, indeed. Rodney says, yeah, Matilda, I'm fine. Just real life taking priority right now. Yeah, I got you on that one, Rod. Yep. Hope to be back before Christmas. That would be great, Rodney. Just anytime, man. You know, we'd love to see you back. I know I would. I miss your videos very much. So come on back. Yep. Yeah, that's not many comics. Gray Man. But over, if you don't know, over the last 25 years or so, I've gotten rid of about between 7,000 and 8,000 books. So, you know, the lion's share has already been dispersed. And the older I get, the less energy I have for the selling. Yeah, man, buying is easy, right? Selling is the hard part. And I'm in my mid-50s now, and energy is just not there. I don't have the interest. But I'm really going to try my best over the winter and into the, you know, New Year, spring and summer to move a bunch of books along. Yeah, quality over quantity. Yeah, indeed. And the more my collection has been chiseled down over the years, the greater the quality. The quality increases. I mean, it was always completely kick-ass anyway, but the tighter it chisels down, the quality of the collection does indeed become more just awesome. Yeah. Rodney says, what's the criterion for the books I'm going to keep? Well, it's more of a thing, Rodney, that it's about the love, my brother, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to plow through the stacks, and any book that lands in my hand, and I just get that same old glorious loving tingle that I've gotten from this book for 25 or 35 or 45 years, that's a keeper. If I don't get the tingle, it's a contender to be moved on. That's pretty much it, man. You know, that's a pretty good way to approach it, I think. I mean, I think anyway. I mean, not only will I be conserving space in the house, utilizing space better in the house, you know, the more stuff you get rid of, everything becomes easier. But I've fantasized about this day, about the coming day when I have like a long box, and that's my collection. And just every single one that I pull out just sends shivers of excitement up my spine. Yeah. Quality over quantity, indeed. You know. Yes, indeed. Yeah, very easy to buy, Matilda, right? Yeah, it's a lot easier to buy than it is to sell. My goodness. I'm the only way I'm going to be able to get through this kind of final push in my sales, Rodney, is to focus on the fun of selling, which, again, not to sound like a broken record, it's the fun and thrill of it is a lot harder to find at my age than it was when I was, in my 20s or whatever. That then it was a really fun. The fun factor was really, really strong. But in my mid 50s, it's not quite as, it's a little tougher to find. It's more precious and more valuable. So I'm going to focus on the fun element, whatever I can extract from the fun element. Yeah. The go-to geeks, Lawrence. Yeah, the love of the book. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's kind of the way I've always kind of weeded out the collection. I've been a wheeler dealer since I was a kid and a high schooler in the 1970s. Wheeling and dealing has always been part of my gig in collecting, but the books that I've been able to maintain all these years, they are about the deepest love of all. And many books I've had in the collection for decades and decades and decades, And there are indeed just some books that they're never going anywhere. they're just not. And you know, those are the true bedrock of my comic book love. So yeah, love of the book. Yeah, less dust too. And yeah, Matilda, I've got an 11-room house and animals running around it too. And anyone that has animals knows that how much dust they contribute to, you know, your world. Oh shit! Good morning. There's Alan. Hey, bud. Yeah, good morning. See, yeah, this is wonderful. I was hoping to catch some early risers, you know, like me. A lot of us old guys are early risers now. I never used to be. You know, all the years I got up and went to work, and you hate the morning. Morning, fuck you, morning. No, I love it now. I usually get up between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I love the morning. It's the best time of the day. But of course, you know, the trade-off of that is I go to bed every evening at 8 or 9 o'clock. You know, like after I do on Wednesday nights, after I do Nick's chat, and then I watch Survivor. Oh Lord, going to bed at 10 o'clock is like, whoa, what a late night. Yeah, it's really crazy. And when Survivor's not on, I will go to bed right after next chat. 8 o'clock, that's it. Going to bed, lights out. So that is the trade-off if you want to be a morning person. Oh, Rodney says, unfortunately, I'm at work. The only reason I'm up this early. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rodney? Watching me at work? What's your supervisor's email, man? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let them in on this little fact. Woody Warren. Lord, there's a name I know from. Seems like a while back. Woody, haven't heard from me for a while, but yeah, here's Woody Warren. Good morning. Yeah. People saying good morning to each other. Yeah, I should be doing a morning radio. Yeah, I probably should actually, Alan. You know, I have my best energy from like 5 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You know, I have, you know, it's the best energy of the day for me. Yeah, and Alan says, yeah, I'm in bed by 8:30, so he gets it. Yep, you know how that is. And in the summertime, you know, it's still light out. You know, you go to bed and there's still light in the sky. It feels kind of strange, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Alan's at work too. Yeah, buddy, I know you get to work real early, and you are a morning DJ. Yeah, the Von Chilla Morning Podcast. I'm surprised I never tried one of these before, or I should just say it never occurred to me to actually try one of these before. And for everybody out there, it's occurring to me right this minute that I am doing this with this really shitty new camera that I don't intend to keep, but my other camera died, which was a pretty decent camera. Tried to diagnose what the issue was, and I couldn't diagnose it to my satisfaction, so I bought this cheap little $9 camera to see if, you know, just to eliminate certain potential problems. Plug this cheap little camera and camera function came right back up. So I knew it was my old camera. Anyway, I'm going to ditch this cheap one here one of these days. Look at that. Look how my finger's bending. You see that? It's getting worse. Look at that. This is why I can't play my instruments anymore. And it locks. Like if I can bend it from, that bottom knuckle. But if I bend it in the center, it locks. And then I actually have to take my right hand, and go, poof. And I'm left-handed. So this bending finger is no little thing. This is a major freaking problem. Anyway, where did that come from? I just happened to notice my finger on the camera. But anyway, yeah. Rodney says, the Von Chilla Morning Podcast. Yes, indeed. Chilling with Von Chilla mornings from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on WDOC FM. Straight up. Yeah. It sounds like a great idea, Rodney, but I know I could never keep it up. I don't have that much to say. Again, if this were 1988 or even 1998 or even 2008, I could just start talking and keep it. But I don't know. I'm losing it. Just chitter chat and stuff like that. Okay, Alan signing off to go back on, meaning back on the air. He is a morning DJ. All right, and the Go-To Geeks. Lawrence was here and got to get back to work. Thanks for stopping in, dear friend. Yeah, Matilda, there was no internet back then. So I could only come on here as like a middle-aged man, And I think about that occasionally, like what life would have been like, when I was a youngster, teenager, young adult, 30-year-old or something. If there were internet and how much I could have shared, and y'all would have been seeing great hauls and just all kinds of stuff. But you drive yourself nuts if you start trying to imagine what could have been. You start driving yourself nuts with stuff like that. So, but you know what? I think I'm gonna sign off here too. I'm actually surprised Nick didn't stop in. I was hoping to kind of catch him because I know Nick's an early riser too. I thought I might surprise him and he'd go, "Oh, John's on. Let me go sign in there." But I'm gonna go too. I got to take Petey for his walk. I'm late on that, so hope y'all like this. There's 6 people watching now. Still watching. Yeah, Matilda, Lawrence, Rodney, Alan, Woody Warren. Who else stopped in? The Gray Man. Please stop in anytime. Don Thomas, yeah, Lord Tatman stopped in. Thank you all for chatting with me and having some coffee on this Wednesday morning. So I will see you all later. Bye-bye.